One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Cyclones will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Colorado's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Smalls. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Buffaloes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Salter. Throws to the wideout. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
They are trying to set the tone on the opening drive of the game. They could punt, pin them back deep. Instead, they'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Iowa State's offense will have its first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Almost got to the sticks on 3rd down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. They'll send out the kicker here. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Back to pass, it's Salter. Gets rid of it. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. And the Cyclones come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Got his man in the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Splits the uprights. It's good. The lead is 6 in the first.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Coming out with it, it's Price. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass, it's Salter. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds his man down the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Buffaloes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Miller. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Now on first down from the 43. Going to look downfield again. He'll pull it down and run. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time. 2nd and 6. All wideouts, no backs. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Catch in the middle, it's Miller. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking downfield on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Oh, better look out. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Salter. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Setting up for the extra point that will put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Unleashes one. Got him downfield. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. The give out of the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Cyclones send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here comes the heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. And the Buffaloes are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This has been the problem for the offense in this game so far, guys. They're getting down into the red zone, but they're not able to punctuate these drives with touchdowns. They've had to settle for field goals already, and getting sacked on 1st down in the red zone again is putting them in a bad position all of a sudden, moving backwards. The offense has got to be better in this critical area.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Wow, what a play. We're going to need to see that again to make sure he makes this catch and gets the foot in bounds. That was a great acrobatic play, understanding where you're at on the field to make that big catch.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Cyclones! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And what a job in coverage by the defense. First, the defender able to get his hand on the ball and tip that up into the air. It lands right into his buddy's hands. He has the convoy, and it is off to the races.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Not the biggest return, but he sets him up inside the red zone at the 19. Running back searching for a hole. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. And the Cyclones trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Iowa State. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for... a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Makes the grab. He's loose. He's at the touchdown. Bucks made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on first down. The sure hands, it's Townsend. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Beck. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Cyclones come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Gonna let it fly. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Pulls it in, it's Miller. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Never a doubt they leave the offense on the field. 4th and short from the 48. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lewis to throw. He's going to take off. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Finds his target down the middle.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Quick strike complete. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Buffaloes have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna swing it on second down. And into the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Buffaloes have it with a first and goal. Looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll try it again from the 1 on second and goal. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Back to throw, it's Beck. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He's got it near midfield. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Based on this field position, Jesse, they need to get something on the board before the half.
And they've got to be aggressive too, Reese. They've got the weapons to attack and try to steal a field goal.
You practice these situations all during the week. You know you got to be fast, take advantage of the clock. It's stopping, making sure you're throwing the football down the field to try to get some points.
Got it in the middle. It's Miller. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. The lead is down to a field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Wants to throw. It's Beck. Got a man. It's Sowell. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting out.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Cyclones line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Lewis wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Now improvising. Lets it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Buffaloes are flying down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turning it on! And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. And the Buffaloes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Buffaloes look to do some damage in the red zone. Little touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Makes the catch. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buffaloes line it up with a first and goal. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And that one will give him the lead. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They took it 64 yards right down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. To the air, it's Beck. Quick completion on the out route. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Cyclones can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run the counter. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. They'll go to the air. Flips it out on the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Cyclones will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll take it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The throw. He's got an open man. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Moves around to clear up the vision. Finds his man. It's Miller. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Lewis to throw. Got the quick pass. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Floats it out in space. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Finds his man. There he goes. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Buffs.
really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Hansen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Handoff from the shotgun. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So we open the final period with a third down play. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Snagged in the middle, it's Sauer. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Cyclones! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. That's caught, it's Miller. Turns it on at midfield. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Miller. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Buffaloes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here's a heat. Hauls it in. Touchdown, Colorado. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Salter. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Pressure coming. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Miller. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Off the play fake. He'll throw it. Good timing on the quick out. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
And the Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes! You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em, and they hooked a W in this one. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back to throw, it's Beck. Completes it in the middle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Cyclones headed quickly to the line.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the 1st down. And they saw something they like, because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
And the Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Green. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Sowell. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Escapes the sack. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better. Breaks into the open. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Quickly to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Makes the grab. It's Hansen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. To throw, it's Beck. Just a short pass to the tight end. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Get it out on the screen. Jukes his way for more. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd. Working that left side now. Timeout call by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. The Cyclones have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, it's loose. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Buffs. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Guess they wanted to make sure they rubbed a little salt in the wound here down the stretch.
Hey, it's your job to stop it. Keep playing football. I like it when the offense keeps the foot on the accelerator. It's your job. If you don't like it defensively, do something about it.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. After this, it'll be a wrap. Defense playing a bail technique. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today,